How did Prince Louis behave himself at the Trooping the Colour? And what was Kate, Princess of Cambridge's reaction? Keep watching to find out. Trooping the Colour is the UK's annual celebration of the monarch's birthday, and 2023 marked the first one for King Charles III. The recently crowned monarch even revived the decades-old tradition of riding horseback for the occasion, something that hasn't happened since 1986. His sister Princess Anne and his son William, Prince of Wales, also rode horses for the military ceremony, while other members of the royal family joined the procession in carriages. Queen Camilla and Catherine, Princess of Wales, rode with the three Wales kids through central London, waving at the royal fans who lined the streets for the annual event. After the parade, the royals went to Buckingham Palace to watch the flypast of military aircraft from the famous palace balcony. And while many were certainly impressed by the pageantry of the day, Prince Louis, the youngest child of the Prince and Princess of Wales, once again stole the show with his sweet and silly personality on full display. Prince Louis sat in between his older siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince George, for the 2023 Trooping the Colour. All three of them smiled and waved at the crowds at times as the carriage made its way along the parade route, and along the way, Prince Louis definitely pulled some funny faces. At one point, he tightly held his nose as his sister Charlotte gave him a look, per hello. At other times, he peered over the back of the carriage to not miss any of the excitement of the day. And on the Buckingham Palace balcony, Prince Louis held his ears at one point as the military aircraft flew over. He also gave a sweet salute to the assembled crowds, according to The Independent. At one point, it looked like he was pretending to fly a plane himself, with his hands outstretched and his face scrunched up in concentration. It's hardly the first time that the young prince's antics have attracted attention. Prince Louis stole the show at the start of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. He also let loose after King Charles's long coronation, to the delight of royal fans. Louis's first Trooping the Colour Buckingham Palace balcony appearance was back in 2019 when he was just 1. If you've had a child get extra rowdy at an important event, like a wedding or church service where silence is golden, you can likely relate to how Prince William and Kate Middleton must have felt when they first began bringing Prince Louis to public events. The young prince, affectionately called Prince Louis, has without a doubt charmed but also alarmed his parents when he makes his silly faces at the crowd and yawns without inhibition at the most inopportune moments. Per hello, the 4-year-old prince's antics at Queen Elizabeth II's Trooping the Colour in 2022 involved him clapping his hands over his ears as the roaring aircraft whizzed by above them. Kate had to stoop down beside her son and have a word with him, likely to remind him to behave himself. Since then, everyone in the family has begun to just roll with the punches when it comes to Prince Louis's endearingly funny behavior. During King Charles's first ever Trooping the Colour, it seemed the entire family was prepared for the little prince's antics, and so they joined right in on the fun. Prince George and Princess Charlotte were also spotted getting excited during the flypast, all while their parents looked cheerful and relaxed. Embracing the young prince's funny side reminds us so much of the late Queen Elizabeth's relationship with Prince Louis. She was known to always wear a smile when her great-grandchildren were around.